Welcome, everybody. John Zegar. Good evening. 6:23, Friday evening, eastern slope of Colorado. How is everybody? Everybody have a good day today? Um, Temperature was close to 70. I think it was like 68 or something like that. No rain, pretty clear. We're not supposed to get rain or weather until Tuesday, Wednesday of next week, I guess it is. I'm at home. Um, had a busy day. Had a lot, had a lot of just whatnot to do, and been going strong since early this morning. So, short podcast tonight, but I do want to talk about some stuff that, I don't know, a little upsetting for me. And if anybody's listening out there and you want to comment on it, by all means do. But I read the internet, right? And I read different things about different programs, that we're all involved in, with self-healing and that sort of thing. And along with that, how could I put it? I belong to different groups of Dr. Joe Dispenza. There's a group for all of his students I'm in. For all of his live streaming I'm in. And another one for something else I don't know, but I'm involved in it. And along with that, I'm involved in other groups for other programs. People that are active in other programs. And it's kind of cool because it gets you a chance to interact with various people about different kinds of things. How's their program going? How are you doing with meditation? Here's what I'm doing. How are you doing with working on healing, self-healing? Your disease, your illness, your sickness, blah, 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 blah. And likewise, talk about, things that are going on with me and my program and my healing. So it's all good, right? I'm drinking iced lemonade, and it was kind of bitter, so I added a little bit more water to it, but it's really good now. It's kind of not as bitter as it was, sour as it was before. So it's just right. But anyway, today I did two things. I commented to a person, public figure, on the internet that had this illustrious, beautiful, beautiful career going, right? And had switched over to, it's been 1 year now, exclusively kind of religious or spiritual background now. Everything that she does is around preaching and religion and spirituality, and she even dresses herself now in the manner of kind of like a nun, I guess. But she used to have this beautiful public career, and for whatever reason, she was, as near as I understand, based on her communicating in public anyway, she wasn't asked to return to do what she used to do. And I just said, I'm confused. I don't understand. Are you now a religious person, spiritual person, which I hope you are, or are you still in the same industry that you've done your whole life? It seemed like curiosity. I don't think any harm was meant by asking that question. Because I don't know. I don't know. I understand that now she just puts herself out as, this sort of nun type person, which is great, which is excellent. But if that's what you're doing, well, let your fans kind of in on your transition or transformation, right? Nothing wrong with that. And here's what happened is that several people that know of her, know better than I do, other than just reading, on the internet, jumped up real fast and started defending her and what she's doing. And of course, I'm not interested in responding to them. I mean, they have nothing else to do with their life, so they're now trying to defend, a celebrity, I guess. For what reason, I don't know. I directed my question to this person, and I did not direct my question to everybody that may know nothing more about her than I do. I don't know. So anyway, that was one thing that happened today, and I thought it was kind of odd. But I've had that happen before where I've directed a question to a person on the internet, and I get a fair amount of people that respond back. Is it in behalf or on behalf of that person? Rather than that person responding back directly. And again, I suppose if you're important enough, you don't respond back anyway. I don't know if that's how it works, but maybe if you're a celebrity or somebody real important, you're probably instructed not to respond back, I guess. I asked a question just out of curiosity. So the second one was this one, I'll be more specific with this one. This was just basic Dr. Joe Dispenza program stuff. And you get all these people that get on there, and they're all wannabe neuroscientists. And, they speak kind of like they're in, a position of authority of the program. They're just lay people trying to hopefully heal themselves, I guess. And I had asked, some new person to the group had asked about, how do you go about getting scholarship? And so immediately I had tried to get a scholarship, and I've talked about this numerous times on my little podcast, which nobody really listens to anyway, I don't think. But and I just commented, I have attempted on 4 different occasions to get the scholarship to attend Dr. Joe's workshop or seminar. I mean, I was doing this way back when he was just doing 4-day seminars. Now they're doing the week-long stuff. And I was turned down all 4 times, and I thought I had legitimate medical concerns that would qualify me to, maybe get a scholarship. I don't have the money. Those of you who listen to me know that anyway, but I don't have the money to, pay to go to one of his seminars or workshops. I don't know what they cost now. I think I had looked into it one of these times, and they can be pretty costly. By the time you put together the time you fly to wherever or drive, and then the hotel lodging and the food, and then pay Dr. Joe for being at his seminar. I don't know what that costs. It seems like it was a couple grand or some amount of money like that. And I don't have that money, and I had a legitimate and still have a legitimate medical concern, and I thought I would qualify. I did not, and I've gotten rejected 4 times. So I've just given up since then, and I figure I'll probably never ever get to one of his seminars. That's not very positive, but it's probably realistic anyway. So anyway, I just commented on it, and then I made I suppose it was a sarcastic remark, and I should not have, and I apologize for it. But I said it just seems like a scam when you have legitimate medical stuff and no source of income, and you get turned down 4 times. So immediately, several people, and they're still doing it, I suppose, and I don't really care, but they bounce back on responding to my comment that was directed to not necessarily Dr. Joe, but to his company that runs everything and qualifies people. I expected to get maybe a response back from that company. I don't know, what does he call it, cephalon or something? I expected to get a response back from them just saying, we would encourage that you, try again, and we'll be happy to take a look at the situation, a 5th time. And I was expecting to get something like that. But what I got was a bunch of people like defending their cult leader. I mean, one person was very, very nasty. And he was being judgmental and basically said a person with your whatever is not ever going to get anything, let alone probably ever get to go to, you don't qualify for anything. He was very nasty and not nice. I don't know if it was a male or a female. I don't know, because I don't really care. I don't look at that stuff. And another person responded back that, we understand how the program works, and obviously you don't, and you may not ever get to go or become qualified. So and after reading, I don't know, I read 4, I suppose. And of course, will I respond back? Of course not. I will not ever respond back to those kinds of people. But, it's just more wannabe neuroscientists. These are the wannabes that I talk about that, have mystical experiences and pee their pants and do whatever they do, And so anyway, that's my little comment for tonight. I hesitated to get on and talk about it, and then I thought, gosh darn it, this is just part of life, and some of it's good, some of it's not good, and some of it's pretty, and some of it's not very pretty to look at. My intentions were to just get some answers from appropriate people, and I felt like, there's these wannabe people that are guards of their cult leader. and they'll take care of the situation, and so anyway, I will continue from time to time, not regularly, but periodically, as I see things that come up, I might comment on stuff like that, and hopefully get a reply back from the appropriate people, not the inappropriate people. But if you guys have any comments to that or criticisms, by all means, jump right in. And you all know how to get a hold of me, and I'm easy to find. And, If you want to be on the program, just let me know, and I'll let you know when I'm going to have a live broadcast. And you're more than welcome to just call in at that point and talk to everybody, including myself. And I'm real okay with all that stuff. So anyway, it looks like it's going to be a fabulous weekend here in Colorado. We're supposed to be 71 tomorrow, 75 on Sunday. Tomorrow's Kentucky Derby Day. I just think it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful weekend. And so take care of one another. God bless you all, and I look forward to talking to you all again real soon. Thanks. See you. Bye.